Good morning, my name is Harrison Richards. Welcome to Solent Sports News, and these are your 11:30 headlines. New England manager Thomas Tuchel has announced his first squad ahead of their upcoming World Cup qualifiers. Newcastle's Dan Burn and Arsenal's Miles Lewis-Skelly have both received their first call-ups, while Marcus Rashford, Jordan Henderson and Reece James all return to the squad. Unsurprisingly, goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale is the only Southampton player to make the squad. Tuchel will take charge of his first game against Albania in a week's time. In European football, 6 British teams have qualified for the quarter-finals of the UEFA competitions. Last night in the Europa League, Manchester United beat Real Sociedad 4-1. Following the game, Ruben Amorim was full of praise for Bruno Fernandes, who scored a hat-trick.
When we need it, he's always there. In the set pieces, he can change position, he can bring the ball forward, he can score goals, he can make transitions like he showed today in the last 10 minutes of the game. He can defend, so it's a perfect captain for our team, and we need to help him to win titles because he deserves a lot.
And in the other games, Tottenham beat AZ Alkmaar 3-1 to join Rangers, who all qualified for the next round of the UEFA Europa League. Chelsea also won to qualify for the next round of the Europa Conference League. Sticking with Chelsea, as they have agreed a deal in principle with Sporting to sign winger Giovanni Quagliarella. The 17-year-old is expected to sign a 7-year deal at a fee of $40 million, but is not expected to join until 2026. The first 2 practice sessions of the F1 2025 season have concluded in Australia, with Lando Norris topping the first and Charles Leclerc topping the second. Haas rookie Ollie Bearman did not take part in the second session after a crash in the first left his car undrivable and in need of repairs. Practice 3 is set to start tomorrow at 1:30 a.m. tomorrow ahead of qualifying at 5 a.m. To Cheltenham, and last night the event had its first horse fatality. Springwell Bay tragically died after suffering a fatal injury after falling in the second race yesterday. The event will continue today with the first race taking place at 1:20. It is the final round of the 6 Nations this weekend, and 4 teams are still within a chance of winning. England, France and Ireland have all won 3 and lost 1 game, but Scotland still could mathematically win. France currently sit top of the table on 16 points, but England sit just behind them on 15. The Red Roses face Wales, who are bottom of the table. However, flanker Ben El believes it will still be a tough game.
Well, Wales at home under the roof at the Principality is almost a game like no other. You talk about the 16th man, that's about as powerful as it can get there, and we are under no illusions about how tough this is going to be.
On to darts, and Going Price beat Luke Littler 6-3 on night 6 of the Premier League darts in Nottingham. To win his second night this year, the Welshman won despite only averaging 94 compared to Littler's 104. Even though he lost, the 18-year-old still remains top of the table, 1 point ahead of Luke Humphreys. In tennis, Jack Draper will face Carlos Alcaraz in the semi-finals of the Indian Wells Cup. Draper beat American Ben Shelton 6-4, 7-5 to set up the match with the 2-time defending champion. The British #1 has faced Alcaraz 4 times before, with his only win coming on grass at Queen's last year. To golf, and Rory McIlroy is 1 shot off the lead in the Players' Championship first round in Florida. 3 golfers are tied in the lead at 6 below par, and McIlroy and 2 others are level in second, 5 below par. The Northern Irishman's group will continue into the second round at 12:24 GMT today. That's all for your Solent Sports News headlines at 11:30. You can keep up to date with all of today's stories at solentsportsnews.com.